Let's be honest at this point. We all know this is going to fail. It's just a matter of time at this at this junction. We all know it. Falcon Cap is basically a franchise that is doomed out the door. I mean, it failed miserably in the comics the first time they did it, and then they decided to bring it back again, and it failed miserably again. Yet they still try to push it like this is something people want. The Falcon and Winter Soldier movie, where they brought out Falcon Cap basically at the end, is the whole thing with him talking to the senator and telling him, well, you shouldn't call these people terrorists even after they had done terrorist activities, is still memed and mocked as hell online till this day. You understand me? It doesn't matter how many articles the Mary Sue tries to put out telling people that you have to love Falcon Cap or else you're a racist or a racist or a racist or a racist or whatever they want to call it. It's not working. People do not like Falcon as Captain America. I even saw this craziness. They tried to say, Falcon Cap will be the next Black Panther. I'm like, well, you're smoking something over there. There's no way in hell that is ever going to happen. The character has never gotten over for a reason. It does not work, but you all are determined to do this because for some reason you need to run your representation straight up everybody's nose and then tell them, well, you know what? Inhale this and love it. It's not working. And when they brought out the whole, when they did the screening for the Captain America Brave New World, the people who saw that at the screening hated it. Literally hated the crap out of it. They said the movie was boring. The on-screen chemistry between Anthony Mackie and his love interest was non-existent. The fight scenes was terrible. The action was just laughable. Everything. So they ran back to do reshoots. And I predicted and I said, they're going back to do these reshoots and the amount of money they're going to spend on this thing is going to basically tell to me that they're going to shoot a whole new movie because they're going to have to spend a lot of money to do that. And even the amount that they tell you they spend, they're still going to have more that they won't reveal. Well, once again, I was right. We got some insider information that apparently this movie is costing so much freaking money at this point, they practically shooting a whole new movie, which is exactly what they're going to have to do. That's it. Getting to this article here from Bounding into Comics. Captain America Brave New World reshoots reportedly balloon budget to $375 million. It's like they're shooting a brand new movie. $375 million. And that's just what they're letting you know. That's just what they're letting you know. Because remember, if they have to do all these reshoots and things, they have to go back, set up sets, pay actors, pay people to edit scenes, CGI, all these things. These things cost money. And with the fact that MCU keeps ballooning their budgets because rather than they make simple things that fans would like, they forget that they throw as much cash at it as possible and figure, well, that will be good. No way in hell. But if this is the kind of budget that this movie is on, we'll have to make at least somewhere like about $750 million to break even. And that's still being generous because we still haven't even calculated in the marketing budget for this year. Get into it. As if Marvel Studios' production problems with Blade weren't bad enough, a supposed insider is reporting that thanks to its recent round of reshoots, the budget for Captain America Brave New World has gotten absolutely out of control. What a shock. Yeah, this is it here. The scene with Falcon Cap telling the senator about, you can't call them what we can call them terrorists, even though they were doing terrorist activities and killed the people. But no, that's perfectly fine. They mock that scene till this day. That's how bad it is. Despite facing down such threats as Hydra, the Flag Smashers, and even Thanos, Sam Wilson's biggest challenge yet has proven to be getting his debut solo film off the ground. Gee, I wonder why. It couldn't have anything to do with the fact that people don't want Falcon Cap, that people have actively told you that. It failed in the comics. It's failed with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's failing here, but no, keep doing it. That'll make sense. Announced immediately following the series finale of the Falcon and Winter Soldier, the fourth Captain America film was originally slated for release on May 3, 2024. However, thanks to a combination of the 2023 Hollywood Guild strikes and Marvel reshuffling the entire production slate later that year, the film was eventually delayed to its current release date of February 14th, 2020. I mean, that's supposed to be 2025. But here's the thing about it. They talk about the Hollywood Guild strikes. This movie was completed before the Hollywood strikes began. They completed filming this movie and everything before the Hollywood strikes began. But again, as I say, once they did the test screening and people were absolutely pissed off about that, figure, this is such terrible garbage. They then had to go back and do the reshoots, and now they're trying to use the Hollywood Guild strikes or some kind of shield to say, well, this is why it didn't come out. That nothing to do with the fact that, but absolute and garbage. Like all movies, Brave New World was allotted a brief period following its principal photography to conduct reshoots, the filming of which started in May 2024 and lasted roughly 22 days. Well, yeah, that clearly wasn't correct. But rather than a simple and standard run of additional photography, the reported widespread rejection of the film's initial cut by test audiences instead resulted in these reshoots being used to make a number of massive changes to the overall film. Oh, this is the part that really is the important thing here, because like they say, 375 million is what they're alluding to. But when you hear exactly what they have had to take, what they've had to take out of that movie, reshoot, change, add, fix, all of this, that's a whole lot more money, because they basically have to shoot an entirely new movie. Alright, we got to know it, including the complete removal of a previously filmed Serpent Society plotline starring WWE star Seth Rollins, the introduction of a new and as of yet unidentified villain played by Breaking Bad star Giancarlo Esposito, and the addition of more action scenes. So again, you remove the Serpent Society from the film. You remove the Serpent Society. So that's the whole basis of the film with the Serpent Society gone. So that's the whole antagonist for the movie gone now. You have to replace that entire part. So they bring in a new villain played by Giancarlo Esposito, who's a really good actor, like him and everything, no problem with that. So they bring him in now. Now you have to create an entire narrative around his character and fit that into the movie. So you have to make changes now to how things are supposed to actually work. What is his motive? What is he doing? What is his weapons or skills or whatever? You have to fit that to the movie. So you have to change lines, you have to change probably locations, different things like that. All of that, right? And then they talk about, addition of more action scenes. That's stunt doubles, that's choreographers, that's, lighting, effects, everything. So all of that you have to put in there. I'm telling you, 375 million is just the number they put out. That has to be more. It really and truly has to be more. But we will work with the 375 at this point, but I still believe strongly that it's much more than that. Given how labor-intensive Many speculated that these reshoots would end up costing Marvel Studios far more than they were looking to spend, especially in light of Disney's overall goal of getting a better handle on their falling finance. So when you keep making garbage, you're clearly going to keep losing money. That's just a given. Yet at the end of May 2024, a purported Marvel Studios insider assured the Hollywood reporters Boris Kitt that regardless of the film's extensive restructuring, Brave New World's final price tag would come to be significantly less than the reported $270 million it cost to make the Marvels. Okay, first off, no way in hell that's going to be possible, one. Two, we know the Marvels cost more than $270 million and still failed miserably at the box office. And the fact that they had to go through all these reshoots with Falcon Cap already set up this movie to be a complete and utter disaster. Seriously, this is not working good for them at all. Unfortunately for Marvel, it now seems this claim may have been nothing more than either misinformed optimism or blatant PR fluff. I believe it's blatant PR fluff. Relaying information allegedly relayed to him by a contact deeply embedded in the current Brave New World reshoots. World of Real's Jordan Rumi reports that on top of an already confirmed budget of $275 million, these reshoots are set to cost Disney Marvel anywhere between $75 to $100 million. And I still say it's going to be more. But okay, between 75 to 100 million. So if you go with the 100 million, that's how you get the 375 million. We still ain't even talking about marketing price tag. And this is all production. All production. We still haven't even talked about marketing price tag yet. To this end, Rumi contact said that it's like they're shooting a brand new movie. That's exactly what they're doing. They're shooting a brand new movie because the fact that you had to remove your primary antagonist being Serpent Society. We still may very well get Red Hulk. That's still up in the air. We're not sure, but if they do get Red Hulk, okay. Everything now has to be changed to fit around this new villain that you want to put in there. The action scenes, lines have to be changed, dialogue have to be changed, action and fight scenes have to be changed. Everything that's going to cost a lot of money. And plus you have to pay these actors for everything that they're doing. And these people are not cheap. So, in light of Marvel Studios' recent string of failures, all one can say in response to this news is good luck. Yeah, well, good luck is one thing, but all right, should this figure turn out to be the film's actual budget, the standard true budget equation of double the reported number suggests the next Captain America film will need to make anywhere in the range of $700 to $750 million in order to even think of breaking even. So yeah, like I said, it needs to make somewhere about $750 million to break even. And that is just production. Still haven't even added marketing yet or anything like that. Therein lies the problem with what they're doing. But we're going to see. Bottom line of it is, people, this is not turning out well for Falcon Cap at all. It's not. And they could talk and pretend and say and think all they want. It's not turning out good. This movie, if anybody look at this movie, is pretty much guaranteed to be a flop. Honestly, the character has never gotten over in comics. What you did see of him in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, fans did not like. And I say that whole line with him and you shouldn't call them terrorists, is still mocked to this day. This whole thing with Thor, when he's still telling the senator, you gotta do better, Senator. All that is still mocked to this day because people look at that and saw the ridiculous preachy crap you were doing. And this was the problem. And that also became a problem when they did the test screenings for it. The movie was a whole bunch of political nonsense. Nobody, like, people are not interested in your politics. If people want to enjoy them, you can put those things in there when it works for the movie that you're doing, and you get that done. You look at Captain America, Captain America, Winter Soldier. That was the whole thing about Hydra wanted to have these three kind of things. That had political tones in it. But it matched with what was going on in that universe. You're trying to match this universe to that and then try to make it look like, everybody's to keep talking about it, and it's not working. This is why it keeps failing. The character has never gotten over. It's time you leave it alone, move on, reset the universe, give it some time to the air itself out and come back. But maybe at this point, the MCU has done way too much damage to that to ever actually turn out to be true. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, then hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.